Chris. I give him
Come on.
hold on.
You just gave him too much credit right now.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
And we are live, up and running. Chris, you got it going? We're good? We're good? All right, baby boys. Today is Tuesday, November 15th. We're broadcasting live and directly from North Hollywood, California. My name is Gil, and I am the American Cholo, and this is the American Cholo podcast. And, of course, we got Boo Boo Bear.
What's up? What's going on out there? Hell yeah.
How's your beard, fool?
Fuck, I don't know. I think he's going to go in the boxing ring pretty soon.
I saw your beard walking the main line, carnal.
The YouTube? Or what?
In the YouTube, yarda. Lucha for the YouTube,
walking
yarda.
myself.
All the backpedaling, homie. All the backpedaling. All right, so let's get this thing up and cracking, man. Tonight's guest is an up-and-coming super welterweight fighter, soon to be on a pay-per-view November 26th fight with Fernando Vargas Jr. Please give a warm welcome to Alex "Thumper" Martinez. That's what I want to see, homie.
You guys, man.
That's what I want to
having
see.
me, man. Thank you guys.
How we doing, brother?
Hey, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed, man. Appreciate you guys for having me.
Oh, no,
man.
for
Thank you.
sure, man.
Thank you for coming.
And anytime we could shine light on a fellow Latino, Raza, Cali Mac, do it, we're all for it, homeboy.
Hey, there you go. That's what like stuff like to hear, man. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Right.
So let's just get this thing started, man. Where were you born and raised?
I was born in East L.A. Currently residing in San Bernardino right now.
Okay. Now talk to us a little about, how long were you in East L.A. for before you took up San Bernardino? We want a little bit of background about you.
All right.
We don't want just I was born here, homie, because we don't want it to be one of those nights,
short,
homie. Talk to us, carnal.
Oh yeah,
What's
growing
your
up.
social security number?
All right, no, I'll give you all the info. Growing up in East LA, I was born in '94. It was crazy around that time. Especially where my dad was from, the hood that he was being at. Growing up, it was tough. It was hard. Couldn't really do much. Going out and play out in the streets or something like that. Even going and walking around, it's tough. Always in sports, always staying active, staying busy with school. But as times were getting tougher, like with all the situations,
more dangerous or what?
Yeah, it was getting more strict. With all the gang members going around, so it was bad. But you know what? I feel like God puts us in a situation where He wants us to, where He feels like we're gonna be safe and comfortable.
Right.
So my parents and my family, we're moving. We would probably move like every 2 or 3 years. We went from East LA, went from Whittier, went to Downey, Santa Fe Springs, everywhere. And now we're currently right now in San Bernardino. Been there 5 years. We're still living strong. We're just blessed to be in the situation where we're at today.
Nice. Now, you guys were moving from place to place just because, financial
what? To be honest, I feel like my dad just wanted to move like every 2 years, man. Yeah, we got tired of it. We're like, man.
I don't know, that fool better than have like 5 families over there. You got one in Whittier, got one over here. It's time to go. It's time to go. Martinez boxing exposed.
That's something my dad liked doing. I don't know why. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, it's always cool to explore new things too, But we just got tired of moving, having to like get rid of things. It's like,
yeah, you don't know how much crap you've got until you move.
You're like, I really have this much stuff in my room or in the household. And it's like, dude.
And did you guys at least, pack all the stuff real good, or was it just like, all right, dude, we're out of here, get your shit, we got the U-Haul.
It was kind of something like that when we moved out here. When we came from Santa Fe Springs, we mainly just got like the important stuff, like our bed, our clothes, and whatever stuff we didn't need, we just left it. And I just threw it away, man. It was like we don't want to bring nothing back. We want to start fresh, start something new. You know,
of course. So when you were in East L.A. and you say it was trying to get a little rough, was it like you're almost coming to a point where, hey, I got to join a gang over here?
It was something like that. Like, yeah, you get involved with gangs and stuff like that. Stuff like that can lead you into trouble
easily.
And my dad didn't want us to go that route. He didn't want us to go in that situation. So that's why our dad took care of us and wanted to look out for us. He wanted us to have a better future, and just keep staying in school mainly. Mm-hmm. So I appreciate my parents, for being there for us and always supporting us 24/7.
That's dope, man. So how's San Bernardino been treating you?
San Bernardino, I love it. It was something different moving out here to the IE. It's a lot bigger. And depending on the crowd wise, we're up on the hills, up in the mountains. So we got a beautiful view,
Nice.
beautiful home. You know, my family's happy. We're all happy together. You know, so that's the main thing. Just being all together.
IE fools watch American Cholo, right?
That's right.
Shit, really? Hey, let's go. Hey, I got a lot of love out there in IE, though.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
everywhere
Shout
we
out
go,
to IE,
man.
baby.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
wherever we go, and always showing love and just being positive. You know, showing love to the community and always giving back. You know, that's all we can do, and just give back to the youth and all the communities out there. You know.
What's up?
So boxing really wasn't your first sport, right?
Nah, boxing was never my first sport. First sport I really did play was baseball.
So you went from being a kid to junior high to high school.
Yeah,
and you
so
also went to college.
I went to
right?
college. Yeah, so I played high school.
What high school did you play for?
I played at Santa Fe High School in Santa Fe Springs.
Oh, okay.
I played at college. I went to Cerritos College and I went to Rio Hondo College. I did 2 years. But yeah, growing up was mainly baseball. That was my sport
That
right
was your
there.
sport?
That was my blood, sweat, and tears right there.
What position?
I was a utility player, but my mainly sport was my main position was third base.
Third
Okay.
base.
Third base, so I was a hot spot. I
Yeah.
had the glove, I had everything, I had the arm, everything. I had a good vision for the ball, wherever it was gonna go. I'm there.
So if you did college ball, I mean, you're already in your 20s. So when did you start boxing?
See, I started late in boxing. I
Mhm.
started very late. I started boxing at the age of 6.
Okay.
You know, but it wasn't fully like dedicated. You
Mhm.
know, I was mixture of baseball, boxing, to the
Yeah.
point like I would go practice, go box, practice, box, and then I was like, man, as a kid, I just wanted to stick to one sport.
Mhm.
You know, and it was baseball. Baseball, that was my main attention.
that was
there.
the love that you had.
Yeah, I had that love for that drive for it.
So is that something your father put you in so you could stay out of the gangs?
It's like yeah and no, but my pops wanted us, my siblings as well, to always stay busy in a sport. You know, not to stay on video games. You know, playing all those games on your phones.
Yeah.
You know, my pops wanted us just to stay active. You know, my sister being in cheer, brothers playing sports, baseball.
That's the way.
We're all always being active. In my family, it's always active, always staying busy. You know, there's no such thing as being lazy or sitting around on the couch. You know, we're always doing something.
Now, I take it he must be a huge boxing fan.
No, it most definitely
Right.
is. Yeah.
Now, let's keep it real. Was there ever the drunk parties where he got you and your brother or you and your sister fighting when you got kids, man? Let's keep it real now.
I'll keep it real. Growing up, it was hard. It was tough. You know, we got discipline, you know, but I feel like as young kids, our parents want the best for us. You know, it's for us to
If
do
they're good
something right.
parents,
Yeah.
which yours
You know,
seem to
your
be.
parents are going to take care of you. They want to look out for you. You know, they're going to teach you from right to wrong. You know, so I feel like my parents, yeah, they did discipline us. You know, I'm not going to lie. For me, as being noticed, I got my ass beat, you know.
By your
But-
brother? Because he was a boxer.
Shit.
He said shit.
Too
Hey,
hot.
we can do the American Cholo pay-per-view
we'll
right
go.
here, right now,
Got some
baby.
gloves.
right now, huh?
Mr. Juan Gonzalez, $20 super chat. Gil, much love from the A Temecula, California. Cali Mac for life, carnal. So yeah, we're gonna do a pay-per-view right now.
Yep.
We got Alex and his brother. We're gonna
Members
get it back.
only.
Set it up. We'll set it up.
Oh man. So as far as baseball goes, how far did you take it, and how far did you really want to take it?
Man, I was going pretty far. I was going far. You know, my second college, I also had full scouts. I had 6 scouts to come check me out. I went to a Texas Rangers scout camp. Unfortunately, my second year in college, I was at Cerritos College. Coach told me I was too short to play.
No way.
Yeah, too short to damn play.
Well, how tall is Uvalde? What's his name?
Jose Altuve?
Yeah.
I was like 5'6", probably 7, probably.
No, I think he's a little bit shorter than that.
Yeah.
5'5",
tiny.
maybe 5'5".
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what? I
5 foot
looked.
nothing?
Yeah, he was
You know,
short.
yeah.
Yeah, that's short, but look where he's at right now, man. Look
Yeah,
where
that's
he's
what I'm
out. You know,
saying.
so
So did this
He
coach just like
yeah, the
discourage
coaches.
you?
Yeah, because he had told me. This is how he told me. What do you plan on doing? Like, what's your future? You know, I told him my future was to be a professional baseball player. This is what he did. He laughed. He went, "Ha, you're too short."
Mhm.
I got stuttered. Like I was like, he was only the one person to tell me something like that.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah, and I was like
Fucking
my
asshole.
heart, my heart was like shattered, man. I was
Yeah,
like, dude,
man.
all my
And
growing
he's a
up,
teacher?
yeah,
What's wrong with this guy, coach?
my growing
Yeah.
up playing baseball and
What's his name?
I don't even know,
Yeah.
but I found out that he ended up getting fired probably like 2 years after.
Yeah.
Fuck that coach.
Yeah,
man. I'll
man,
say it.
shit,
Fuck that
dude.
coach's
And I was like,
Doritos, man.
dude, like,
You don't say
how
that.
you gonna tell somebody that?
You're gonna tell him,
Yeah.
listen, it may be very difficult for you because you're not that high in stature, but
Yeah, true.
keep doing your thing. go to college, finish the college, and if it doesn't work out, you have something to fall back on.
Exactly.
You don't just sit there and tell
No,
somebody you're too short.
No, that's why I feel like nowadays in this society, you got to motivate kids. You know,
Yes.
don't ever put nobody down. You know, if they love something, they have the passion for it. You got to keep doing it.
Absolutely.
And that's something I had in me. You know, I had the passion for it. I had the drive. I loved it. You know, it's a sport I love doing. So I continued all the way, and then to something. Coach, one person can tell you something, and it can switch up.
Shatter your whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, now you're boxing, you can beat them up.
Yeah.
Did you ever see though? I want to stick on a little bit of Little League. Did you ever see like fathers kind of do too much to their kids, playing them too much? Because I see kids now, they're getting surgeries that adult baseball players are getting.
I never seen that before. That's like something new to me. You know, like seeing that now is like,
But you know what I'm talking about,
I
right?
know what
How
you're talking about. Yeah. But like, I feel back then, I never really heard of all that stuff going on, you know? Like me is like, what everyone doing was like what is it?
Yeah,
The
that
baseball?
one
Yeah.
pitcher.
Yeah, I don't know what it's
Well,
called.
parents
but
got to be careful with their kids because
yeah, well,
coaches,
they can start.
They don't rest them.
Yeah,
no,
they
don't rest them.
don't.
A lot of coaches
They'll
will
keep
put their
throwing them,
kids-
throwing them,
yeah,
and
they
throwing
throw
them.
out their arms,
Yup.
and then their arms are no good by the time
True.
they're 20.
Even by the time they get to the high school, like
Yeah.
their arms
A
are
lot
already
of-
thrown out already.
Yeah, even
you
a lot
know?
of parents will flunk their kids.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when they get into like 12th grade, they're actually 18, 19 years old playing with 12th graders. And
Baseball's
they
a vicious game.
Yeah, and then they just and then when the scouts see them, they just look like they're just awesome.
Hey, but
freaking
did-
baseball player.
Do you think baseball? Because I would think that baseball helped you with eye and hand coordination. Because I mean, you're
No,
third base.
It
brother.
most definitely did because you being on a hot spot, I mean, you got to be on your toes. You got to be on. You got to be
Sure.
light.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be able
Your
to
infield.
react. Yeah, you got to be able to react. I'm kidding you not. Like you're so close from the batter. You know,
Yeah.
just in case that guy bunts and he fakes it, you got to able to backstep, make sure you're set. You know, but I mean, I had the love for the passion for it, man. I had the glove, man. I was a golden all-star. Got into the all-stars. So I mean, all the work that I did showed off. you know?
That's right.
So that's what I love about baseball. You know, even to this day, I still love it.
Nice. So, yeah. How about them Dodgers, huh?
Oh my god, man.
Not that far, huh?
Jeez, I don't even start with that. Man.
Heartbreak City, homie, all
Jeez.
that money and the madres. Hey, but you can't win them all, man. Same thing with the Rams.
Oh
so,
shit.
so now, this is heartbreak over here. So you start fighting or dabbling with boxing at 6. What do you say, 6
Yeah,
years
I
old?
started at 6. Yeah.
Were you like eventually going to tournaments by the time you were a teenager? Or?
No, to be honest, I wasn't even like doing like fighting. Like, I wasn't going to no shows, no tournaments, nothing like that. I would just stay in the gym. You know, obviously I'm still learning. I was learning. I was going to. You know, so like I would do baseball more, and then I'll practice for like an hour or two. You know, with my coach. But nothing like fancy. Wouldn't get into like any tournaments or fights like that. Just practice. You know, I didn't probably start my amateurs until I was like 18.
That's pretty old at
So
in
did
boxing.
you spar with anybody?
Sparring wise,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I was a kid, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't really remember too much.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would spar. But it wasn't like Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
It was like one day out of the week or once out of the month. It all depends.
Did
to
you
be
spar a
honest.
lot with your brother?
Growing up,
Yeah. Because don't you guys play?
To be hon-
Don't you guys compete on the same card?
we compete. Yeah, we do. We will fight on the same card. But growing up sparring, nah, we never. Well, we started sparring more like I want to say probably like in the amateur days.
Okay.
How about
Yeah.
you and your sister?
She'll throw some hands too. She can throw some hands.
Yeah, can she fight?
She can fight.
She can fight.
She
Your
can
dad
fight.
taught her
yeah.
too, huh?
Yeah.
Hell
She'll
yeah.
just watch what's
Yeah.
going on, what's happening. She'll
Yeah.
see.
That's right. So
Yeah.
then at 18 when you just started your amateur career. Okay, so how many fights do you have amateur?
I had amateur fights. I had 18. Me and my brother had 18 fights.
How was that for you? Like getting in the ring for the first time and actually.
Going my first time, it was a little bit nervous, you know, but because I think in my amateur days I was fighting like around 140 or 144, I believe.
All right.
And then like we couldn't find no fights for me. Couldn't find no fights.
Who was beer to fight you?
That was like
Who was beer to fight you, homeboy?
Hell yeah.
That was undefeated in the yard.
Shoot, let's go, man. It was hard. It was very hard. We would go all the amateur shows. I mean, we couldn't find nothing. It was just a waste of time every weekend.
Oh, so you'll go there and then if there's nobody,
Yeah,
wait.
there's nobody there. We'll watch.
So is it almost like rooster fights? Like you're going over there, here's my
And
guy,
you
yo.
gotta see who wins or not.
Damn.
Yeah, it's something like that. We always try to see. Okay, let's get that guy for next weekend. Let's get that guy,
Okay.
and we'll see. But like, it depends if they show up for that weekend or not. You know, so it's like a hit and miss.
So it's not as professional or not.
Yes,
You got
at these amateur shows, they're every weekend. Or when the whole pandemic started, that thing went down. you know, but mainly was like the tournaments and like the
How
amateur
did,
shows.
how did you deal with that? Because the pandemic shut a lot of stuff down.
It did.
How were you
The
training?
pandemic, that thing went bad. It was crazy. You know, it's just for something like this to happen, it was like, dude, who would ever think something like this would ever happen?
Yeah,
Something
the
out of
whole
a
world
movie,
stopped.
right?
Yeah, we were like, what the heck? Yeah, with all the gyms getting closed down, you know, whatever the case was, you know, we decided to open our own gym. You know, we got our own ring, got our own bags. You know, we ended up putting everything in our garage. So our garage is like that's our
Your ring,
headquarters right there.
yeah.
You know, that's where we get everything done. You know, the ring, get sparring done there, the bag work. So like everything we do is at home.
That's
you know,
right.
and it's blessed. It's blessed to be there. You know, and I'm happy with it.
So that's the plus side of the COVID for you guys.
Oh yeah, because man, really couldn't do nothing with. We couldn't go outside, couldn't go nowhere. So we decided to do it ourselves. You know.
Now, was that a little bit harder because it's like people when they have their gym at home, it's kind of hard to get motivated to go to the ring or
It for some people it might be, but when you have the motivation for the dedication for it, you're gonna do it no matter what.
oh.
You know, but don't get me wrong. There's I feel like there is some people. Look at
You know
Ryan
what I mean,
Garcia.
right? You're
Oh yeah,
saying-
look at Ryan Garcia. Look where he's at now. You know, Ryan Garcia, exact same thing from the garage with no ring, which is one bag.
Right.
You know, and people are gonna see who he is and what he does. You know, and look where he's at now. He's a champion right now. I don't know his record, 23-0, I believe. But we all start from somewhere. You know, we all gotta start.
Yeah, Ryan's got. I think his issues he was having. He was mental issues, like as far as staying in the game and having anxiety. Have you experienced anything like that yet?
To be honest, no, I've never. You know what? People always tell me like, what is anxiety? Like, it's hard to say because I don't even know what that feels like.
Oh, you'll know when it comes.
Yeah, like I don't know. You know, so I
when you
can't.
hit your
I-
40s for sure. You're gonna know what it is.
I can't express that because I don't never know what that felt like.
Imagine screwing up something real bad. Your parents are gonna find. No, serious. This is anxiety. Your parents are gonna find out you don't got the money to pay. You gotta pay, and you just got all these worries in you. That's what anxiety is. I mean, welcome to your 40s.
Is it like, are you like nervous? Or?
Yeah, majorly.
Yeah?
Majorly
Shit.
nervous. Like
Okay.
as I'm saying, you did something horrible, and your parents are gonna find out. You know they're gonna find out, and and you're just like, you're nervous because something's coming. But anxiety is nothing's coming, but you just make yourself think that.
So like your head is it like just
Yeah,
okay,
bro.
okay,
It's like
okay.
stealing a candy and you know your dad found out and you're
And
just
you're like,
waiting
oh,
to hear
to get
the
caught or
fucking
to
get caught.
hit.
Well,
to
you
hear
know it's
from
coming.
him.
You know
You
Yeah.
know it's coming.
You know your
That's-
dad caught
Yeah.
you.
But the thing about
Yeah.
anxiety is most of the time it's nothing. Like as far as age, it's just you just start thinking about crazy stuff. Man. But
Okay.
hopefully you don't get that. But when you do,
Oh, yeah,
that's
huh?
when you drink a beer like boo boo.
Well, yeah.
It depends what are you drinking though.
Right. So
Yeah.
you're so the like I said, the good thing that came out of it was you guys got the gym. What's going on, senor? How are you? You got the boxing gym at home. Now, who put together this whole boxing gym and whose idea was it to have the boxing gym at home?
It was our family, you know. It was me, my brother, my pops. You know, like I said, we all come together and we all think together. You know, so we decided to just put our own ring in our garage. You know,
And how do you guys build that thing? I mean,
man, it
you
was
guys
it,
buy
it,
an
look- it
Amazon or
looks
something?
it does go like that. You know, we
Yeah.
get the mattress. We go to, I think we went to like Big Five or something. We got like mattresses, those foam things. You know, and then we had to do like cement, put everything in. We get screws, nails, and like big old, like what do you call those things?
Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer. Boom, boom, putting them into the ground.
Yeah.
And yeah, sure enough, it's still to this day steady,
Yeah.
steady as it is.
How big's the ring?
It's not that big. It's more of like
Training type ring?
it's like almost like a training
Like when
type.
you get
Yeah,
a pool table like this, but you get the smaller version, right?
something like that. Yeah, something you're still able to get your work in, do your feet work and all that stuff too. You know.
Now you got the full boxing ring that you guys use. What else you got in there?
We got the boxing ring. We got the bags. You know, we got our weights. We got our jump ropes in there. We got everything. The speed bag, double end bag. You name it, we have it.
Now who's the chief in there? Who's the main trainer in there?
The main. Oh, he just pulled
He
up
just
right
pulled
now.
up right now?
Yeah,
Is
that's my
that guy
pops
right
right
there?
there.
That's
gotta,
right.
Gotta get him on.
We'll get him on right now. Pop's gonna get his time to shine.
Yeah.
So he's the main trainer. What kind of trainer is your father?
In what type of way?
Like he's not your father. What kind of trainer is that man?
When he's not our dad, man, he can be strict.
Yeah.
You know, but there's nothing wrong with that because me and my pops, you know, we'll go head to head. You know, we'll go toe to toe. If I'm not doing something right, you know, I'm gonna slap in the head.
Yeah.
You know, put my hands, make sure your hands are up. You know, but that's what the game's all about. You know, you gotta protect yourself at all times. You know, you guys gotta protect your head is like your main thing. You know, one punch can ruin everything.
Absolutely. How about your footwork? How do you guys work on that?
Footwork is the main important thing too. Because if your feet give out, your whole body's gonna give out. You're gonna be steady still. You're gonna be a single target.
Mhm.
You know, so you want to be able to move, able to flow in that ring. You know,
Do you still remember that very, very first chingazo you got boxing? You said, "Ooh,
That one felt good.
there had to be one that you."
no,
had to feel.
there was one. And I was an amateur too. I was an amateur when that happened. I forgot his name. He got caught me with a body shot.
Oh, the
Yeah,
body shot.
body shot, man. I think it was like the solar plex. Yeah, he got me really good, and I was like,
How'd it feel?
oh man, I just felt like something just like got stuck in there.
Something in
I was
there.
like, man, I was like, I did not want to feel that again.
So on the
But
other hand, how did your first knockout feel?
first knockout feel, man. You know what? To be honest, it felt so amazing, and like I'm like, fuck, this shit just happened.
Like I really knocked
Yeah, I'm
somebody
like,
out.
because you just come and you're like, we just got laid out.
Would
right
you hit
now.
him? Would you hit him with? And were you setting him up? Run us through that.
You know,
KO.
it was all perfectly planned and set up. You know, we were training, we worked on it, and then followed the game plan. Sure enough, it was perfect timing. Everything was all perfect. You know, threw the right hand, slipped his hook, came over with my left, and then boom, lights out for him.
Caught him in the chin.
Yeah, he was done.
That's
He was on the canvas for a while. So, but like I said, boxing is a dirty sport, man. You know, you gotta protect yourself at all times, but it's a dangerous.
It's a definitely dangerous sport that it can, one punch could change the whole direction.
Oh yeah,
of
most
one
definitely.
fight, right?
Yeah, one punch can change everything. You know, be surprised. I don't know. I forgot what his name was, but getting punched in the back of the head, I don't know, like multiple times, and now he's just not who he is no more.
Right. There's a couple of guys. Like that.
I don't know what their names are, but you know, they're still here to this day. You know, it's much love to them for stepping in that ring. You know.
Do you ever have fears of that, or your family ever speak about that right now? Or are you guys just kind of focusing on let's get this fight in?
Yeah, you know, it's hard to say because anything can happen. You know, so I try not to think about that as much.
Right.
You know, I don't ever fear about that. But to be honest, I just go in there and do what I have to do. You know, but I've already talked to my pops, whatever the case was. Like, if I ever get hit or like something's wrong with my head, or I'm not able to keep going, then I told him that I would stop my boxing.
Now, are you a conventional fighter or are you a southpaw?
I'm a regular fighter. Yeah, so
you-
not orthodox, a regular.
Have you had any fights with southpaws yet?
In sparring, yes, but not
Quite
so
a
much.
fight.
Yeah, not so much.
a
Yeah,
little- it's a
So
little different, right?
It's a little different because they're different from a different point.
Majorly.
Stand. Yeah, so it's a lot different. So like especially with this training camp, we try and mainly get people who are sparring with that orthodox. You know, so it's tough.
Is Fernando Vargas Jr. Sons?
Yeah, he's a orthodox, so he's the opposite way.
Yeah, because I see like even professionals, they haven't fought so many southpaws, and they fight the southpaws. Yeah, because you're looking for that right to be the power one. It's coming from
But
the
it's
other hand, right?
Yeah, so you gotta able to even. I'm able to switch too, so I can go regular, I can go southpaw too, so I can switch up.
Could you do that in baseball too, or no? Like as far as
Baseball,
hitting?
yes.
Oh, you
Yeah,
could.
I can't catch.
No, but
I can't.
but
But I
you
can
could
hit. I can hit.
Really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
can hit.
wow.
Yeah.
All right, so that definitely helped
Yeah.
you, right?
So when you're in the ring, do you get into like the slow motion and everything's just like slow motion and you can't hear the crowd, or can you hear the crowd screaming your name?
I can hear him. I can hear it, but
It's all a mumble.
it's
or-
it's just like I'm so dead dead focused. Yeah, tunnel vision, man. Like
Yeah.
especially when I'm walking out too. It's like people are like cheering me on, like shaking my hand. It's like I don't shake their hand. Like I'm like, don't get me wrong, I'm not doing it to like
disrespect. or
yeah
anything. You're
disrespect
just
you
in the-
guys. Yeah,
you're
I'm just
focused.
zoned in. I'm just zoned.
Mhm.
You know, so I always try to tell people too, like, don't think I'm like disrespecting you or like that. You know,
Yeah,
I'm tunnel vision.
So what are you doing in the dressing room to get yourself pumped up? Is there any kind of music you listen to, or anything you tell in your head? This guy stole my bike. What are you come on? What are you telling yourself?
You know what? You know, I'll put on music. It can be any music, but it has to be pump up music. Yeah, like anything with hip hop. You know, going back like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, all that type of stuff. You know, to get that adrenaline, keep going. You know,
Yeah.
but you got to be able to control that though too, because that adrenaline too can get you tired. You know, so you got to be able to control that stuff as well too, because with all that hype and that your heart's just pumping, boom, 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 boom. But you got to be able to still breathe and still control that. Still getting ready, stretching, little jump rope. But yeah, it's still staying focused though. Still staying focused.
Have you found yourself with anyone yet that you fought that has gotten you pissed off in the ring? Because that's another thing they say, you're supposed to keep your calm. Don't get mad yet.
Keep me calm. Yeah. Well, yeah.
As far
of
as
course.
I want to, get upset and when
Yeah, of
you're
course.
kind of losing your cool.
Yeah, when I fought in New York on October 30th in to a Top Rank on ESPN, I know he Pablo Valdez. I got bunny punched twice to the back of the head.
Oh, that's what you were thinking about.
Yeah,
that, huh?
2 times, man. I'm like, yeah, in my head, I'm like, dude, are you fucking serious, man? Like, people get fucking hurt like this.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know, and he did it intentionally too. He knew what he was doing. So stuff like that pisses me off. But still, you gotta keep cool and then you stay calm. Because you get all that hype, that anger, you'll get tired. You'll tire yourself out.
Or you'll do a mistake, right?
Yeah, that too. You try to get so hyped and you do something wrong, it'll counter back onto you.
Now, when you're fighting somebody, how do you sit there and correct stuff? Let's say, every time you jab, this guy's hitting your back. Like, wait a minute. So how do you make those corrections in the ring? Do you go back and your pops tells you, or is it yourself?
Yeah, so like it kind of goes both ways. Obviously as a fighter, we're in the ring, and the coaches in the corner, they kind of have more of a visual too. They kind of see on the outside of it,
what's going on.
So everything's all going to come close together, So at the end of the day, at the end of the ring, it's going to be both of you guys or both of you guys coming together. But I always feel like the fighter's always going to know more than the coaches do too, But I don't know. It's hard to say. It really is. But I guess we all got to come together as a team and figure it out and what we can do to execute that.
Absolutely. It'd be like a football coach watching the game.
Yep,
and
yep.
telling you,
On the scores. Yep.
yeah, he's beating you on this, right? What's the longest you've gone round-wise?
On the rounds?
Yes.
The longest, that one I fought 6 rounds. So 6 rounds is my highest right now. 6 rounds.
How was that with your...
That's 3 minutes, 2 minutes?
Yeah, 3. All the rounds, yeah, for us is 3 minutes and then, 6 rounds.
6 rounds.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. How is that? How do you get yourself prepared for that much wind?
Man, just hard training. You practicing, you always got to get that those road works in, the constraint and conditioning. You're just pushing yourself to your limits.
How much you running?
It depends. It really does depend on like what you're about. Usually on miles, I try not to run too much, but mine's more of like incline, more of like mountain hills. Okay. So I like to keep, because right there, you get that high stamina, with that altitude. So, but then you can mix it up though too. Then you go back to flat, and then you do those bursts. When you want to change it up, mix it up.
And when you're doing like the burst and running, is that like for an hour, for 2 hours?
No, those are like quick. You want to run like from like let's just say from home plate to first base.
Right.
Those are all quick.
No, but how long of a time do you do that for? Like how long does that work out?
It depends. It really does depend. Like when we run miles, my brother runs a lot of miles. I think that kid does like almost like 10 miles. Oof. And he does a lot. It all depends. Usually I'll try to run about 6.
That's so good.
5 miles.
I can't even run to the liquor store.
You're already out of breath like that.
So, like right now, you're in training.
Yes.
Right. So right now, how many miles are you running every week or so?
Right now, I'm not really running too much. It's like maybe like 2-3 miles, but at a quick pace, at a steady pace and a solid. Keep it strong. And then after that, I'm going to my jump ropes. Do some footwork and then do some mitt work.
How many hours a day are you training as far as in the ring or sparring?
To be honest, like, yeah, every training camp is different. Sometimes we can go for 2-3 hours a day. But it all depends on what you're going to go throughout the day. Are you going to go swimming? Are you going to do strength and conditioning? There's days where you got to eliminate strength and conditioning. There's like all a cutoff frame, so you got to be precise about it, So like I'm ready next week. Yeah. So next week I already cut off weights. There's no more weights.
Okay.
Not too much running because I don't want to put too much, what do you call it, on your shin splints? What do you call those? Yeah. You don't want to put too much on you, So mainly now just focusing on just mitt work.
So how do you do it with the tacos, the tortas, the chicharrones?
That's the hard part. That's the hard part.
That's the hard part.
Yeah, that's
right?
the hard part. Like, yeah, because everyone loves food. I love all that food, man. But I'm always gonna be able to celebrate after.
That's right.
That's the main thing. Celebrate after. I enjoy the process right now, and I get to enjoy it after the fight's over.
So what are you eating?
It depends. So right now I'm eating like my chicken, my white rice. I got my lettuce.
Sound like me, homeboy. Get ready.
No, I'm still up. I'm still staying high on my protein. So nothing's changed.
Now, does your mama cook this stuff?
My mom, my pops. Everyone works together as a team. Anything
dope,
to help
man.
out.
That's dope.
It takes a team to help out a player. So as all together as my family, we all help out each other.
Martinez.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
So
man.
who's your favorite fighter of all time?
Favorite fight of all time to this day.
Yeah.
He's no longer here. Rest in peace, Arturo Thunder Gotti.
Oh, all right. Is
yeah.
that where you got the name?
That's where I
Thunder?
get my
Ah,
thunder
there you
from.
go.
Yeah, that's where I get thunder
All
from,
right.
man. Just watching his fights, growing up, man, that guy was a warrior. He'll give his life in that ring, blood, sweat, and tears. He had a heart of a lion. He didn't care if he was getting blown out, getting head. It was bad, but Thunder had the heart.
For sure.
Yeah, he really did have that bravery, and I get that. I get that from him, and I feel like I'm never gonna take from Arturo. I can never be in his shoes, but I know I have the passion and the love for the sport of boxing.
Now, were you a big time boxing fan as a kid? Like, I mean, would you guys watch all the pay per view? I know your dad was probably. Well, were you also watching them when you were a kid?
I would watch them, but like I wasn't really like into it as that much. Like mine was baseball, man. Baseball, Dodgers all day.
Have you gone back and watched any old films of fighting?
To this day, yeah, of course. I would watch a lot of Oscar De La Hoya. I know he was born and raised right there in East L.A. as well too. Hagler Hearns, yes. Sugar Shane. There's a lot, man.
Trinidad, Vargas, and then another great one was Manos de Piedra with Sugar
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Leonard. Yeah, Sugar Leonard. Yeah.
There's a lot, and Sugar was it? Yeah, Sugar Shane. Yeah, he actually came to one of our fights, and it was like 2 years ago.
We got 199 Super Chat. Bestia, he said, would you fight Alex Garcia right now? That's what he asked.
Wait, who's Alex Garcia?
Oh, I think he's talking about...
the champion, he fought...
No, I think he's talking about the guy you were saying from East L.A.
Oscar De La Hoya?
No, Oscar De La Hoya's fighter. What's his name? Isn't it Alex something? You just mentioned him like 2 seconds ago.
Oh, Alex... no.
Yeah, it may not be Alex, but the one that was anxiety. The one that has anxiety.
Oh, Ryan Garcia.
Ryan Garcia. Is what he means. There you go.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Ryan's a really good fighter. I would love to fight Ryan Garcia, but I feel like I don't think it would happen anytime soon. Ryan's up there.
Yeah,
you have to work your way up to be at the level, But most definitely, I would love to have the chance to fight Ryan Garcia. Most definitely.
So who would you like to fight of all times when you're like, okay, I just fought this dude, and man, this guy actually wanted to get down with.
You're already getting the list on it, huh?
yeah. I want to know. In your mind, you're like, I've made it. I fought this guy.
Made it. I think my top would I would. If I'm still going strong, I would like to have Ryan Garcia.
Okay.
Ryan Garcia.
That's top notch right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Garcia's at the top right now.
He's
a
gonna
champ.
fight. He's a tank. Who's he gonna fight?
So that's how it's supposed to be happening. I know with the
that'd be a dope
WBC.
fight.
No, that's gonna be definitely a fight to watch. Right. Definitely a fight to watch. You cannot miss.
How do you feel? And maybe you're still young in the game, as far as how back in the, let's say, 80s, 90s, pretty much the top fighters will fight the top fighters. And nowadays it seems like
way different.
Yeah, it seems like this is my camp. I'm going to keep fighting my people so I can make money in my arenas and sell my pay-per-views. I'm not going to play with your guys. And it's like, wait a minute, you're not getting the best of the best fighting each other. How do you feel about that?
That's how it is right now too, man. If you're going back in time, the champs will fight the champs. You know, to this day, he's like, no, I don't want to. I'm trying to still build my record up. I still want that W.
I don't want that L.
Yeah, everyone wants to keep that O. That's tough, man. Like I feel like nowadays they're making it mandatory to fight the champs, at whatever weight class it is. So they're making, I think they made like 6 announcements about that they have like 6 mandatory fights that they have to happen.
Wilder Ruiz is one I'm excited to see.
Wilder, another Wilder Ruiz. That guy's good, man. Who else is a mandatory fight? They supposedly said Ryan Garcia and Tank, but I mean who knows?
But I think that Mayweather changed the game because Mayweather was the guy who said, screw your belt. You can keep your belt. And that's what they're doing. They'll strip your belt. And I think when he did that, everybody else was like, hey, he's kind of right. Screw my belt.
Well, now someone did that. Now it's all money. Money's going to talk. But yeah, I remember someone did say that. Yeah, I don't care about the belts. Just give me the money.
Yeah, that's something Mayweather would say.
I remember because I remember not Garcia. Mayweather does have a shitload of belts.
But he'd give them up all the time.
Oh yeah,
because I think they also make you pay like I don't know.
I think you have to pay a fee.
A yearly fee to keep them. And he was like, screw your belts. Oh yeah, it's like 50,000, 100,000 a year, some crazy thing like that, depending on the belt.
No way.
No, but back
was
then,
sanctioned. Yeah, but I think with like WBA, WBO, WBC, it all depends.
it's like having black license plates, but you got to pay an extra money for that.
With the yellow, with the yellow writing on it. Yeah,
They don't come for free. What do you believe is your best punch?
It's kind of a secret.
What's not your best punch then? What's your signature punch?
Signature punch. My signature punch is my left hook.
The left hook.
My left hook is it's like a surprise. It's like a thunder. Watch out.
That's the one.
That's the one right there. Yeah,
that's the one you practice on.
Yeah, that's my go-to.
How often are you using the jab? Because I've noticed when you got people, the jab seems like so easy to be throwing. But that's to me what makes or breaks a boxer, because when a boxer is constantly using his jab, it's gonna work out for him in the long run.
It will. It's gonna set them up, for that right hand to come through, or vice versa if they're southpaw. That jab is to help you get in and get out. You can find your way, find your distance. Once you're there, you can find it. Boom, that right hand's gonna come in. So a jab plays a lot. It really does.
Does it get tiring though after damn? I gotta
It does, but you practice it and you keep training on it, it's gonna be strong, But I mean, I don't know anybody besides Manny Pacquiao with being so quick on his hands.
Oh my
he's
God,
quick, man. That guy was just move, move. He was quick, so
quick, hit hard.
Oh, heck yeah, man. Shoot.
Until he got KO'd. Hey, but what's the name of the game? The rematch. No. I wouldn't either. I'd be like, I won you, fool.
I'm done.
He didn't.
I'm done.
He didn't want to fight him anymore. So what's the game plan with Vargas Jr., man?
Game plan.
And wait, how did that fight first come about, and how were you approached about it?
How the fight
or did
came?
You hit him in the DMA, dude? Let's fight.
It just came up about man. The promoter had called us. He called my pops, and then sure enough, they had asked, "Would you guys want to fight Fernando Vargas Jr.?" And when I found, I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, let's do it."
That's right.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Don't get me wrong. Vargas, man, the dad's is a legend. He's in the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
Nothing but respects to that guy. I don't take nothing away from his family. I know they're the same thing. What we're trying to do. We're all trying to make it big. It's always say it's a father and son team against father and son team.
Oh. Yeah, Bestia just he put a $4.99 super chat. Would you fight Fernando Vargas Jr.? Call him out. And now he just saw the answer. Yeah, they're fighting, buddy. They're fighting the 26th, man. Where are you guys fighting at?
It's gonna be at the Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson.
Where you at?
So you didn't see the thumbnail right there?
Yeah, no, he can't see, fool. He can't see. He's only hearing you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get the phone call. Was it your father that called you?
My pops, yeah. We're actually there together. Me and we're all sitting together, and that's when everything happened.
So is your pops your manager?
My pops is my manager. Yes,
okay.
Yes. So he's one of those. Well, he'll get the calls, and I'm the one that's gonna agree with them or not. Because at the end of the day, I'm the one that's fighting in that ring.
So do you guys ever get into disagreements? Like,
so far not yet. So far not yet.
So
far.
That's until the millions kick in, boy.
Right.
That's it.
So far not yet.
Done and over with, boy. Take your money, get out of here. But that's dope, Back. Pops, why don't you come over here real quick, man? Let's get this guy over here. So you can sit right there. That's the man, the myth, the legend over here.
That's right. Just came out of work.
Yeah, no worries. Sit over there. Go to the mic real quick, a little bit to the left. A little more. Right there. Right there is perfect. Put the mic close to you. Like they say, step up to the mic, carnal. Yeah. You put the headphones on, y vámonos.
There he is.
Vámonos, the
man that made it all happen.
The man, the myth, the legend. Yeah, there you go. This should work somewhere or another. Roger, can you hear me? Dispatch, calling in. Turn his mic on, Chris. I think the 4 mic's probably off.
It's on. Testing.
Oh, there you go.
There it is.
Pull it a little bit closer to you.
Yeah.
There you go. So introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? Thankful to be out here today. It's a little drive out here, but you know what? We're blessed to be out here. Thank you, American Cholo.
Oh, for sure,
for
man.
having us out here. Shout out to Elika Power Management. You know what? She's doing her thing out there. yeah, just a blessing to be here today. You know, I see this always on Instagram, and man, look at we're here. That's dope.
Our pleasure. I have heard nothing but great things about you and your family. Also, I heard from you from Maricela. She does the shirts and stuff. She's also mentioned
Respect the creation.
Respect the creation. She's also told me a lot about you, and I know it was only a matter of time to have you guys on the show. So then when Ika hit me up, I said, yeah, let's get it in, man. Let's do it.
That's right.
So, what kind of fighter is he?
This is he's a brawler. He's a brawler, but he's a boxer too. So yeah, Alex is a special kid. You know, I got my Hurricane over there too. You know, they're two special fighters. You know, they're two different lions in there.
Two different styles.
Yeah, two different styles. But yeah, Alex is a tough kid. You know, he's been through adversity already. You know, he's been through. He's fought. Jose and Alex have fought. You know, a lot of top fighters out there already.
Right.
You know, yeah, they say, you know what, they threw them into the lions, and you know what, they came back. You know, they came
That's
back.
right.
You know.
And were you yourself ever a fighter?
Yeah, I fought. You know,
Aside from the alleys, hitting it with the homies.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
So did you dabble in boxing as well?
Yeah, I dabbled in it. You know, I just did it. Just for
You maybe didn't have the mentor that they have with
yeah, you know what? They got a great support system, man. And you know what? I wish I would have had that, but you know what? I just did it.
But you're doing it now, and that's what it's about. It's about breaking that cycle.
Yeah, you know, I'm glad I'm able to do this for my boys and you know my family. You know, it's a bonding thing between us. You know, I wouldn't have changed this for anything in the world right now. You know.
That's what's up, man. How's that feel?
It makes me tear up. Like for all the stuff that we all been through and we gone through, man. It's I feel like now it's just showing, it's proving everything that we all been through, you know. So it's a blessing to be here in this situation.
That's dope.
You know, with all the hard work, the dedication we put into the sport of boxing. I feel like it's not happening, but I feel like we made it.
I know, right?
You know, it's
crazy.
like
I'm just thinking, just being here with you guys, man.
yeah, like
made it?
I feel like we're being
I don't
here.
I don't show the money.
We're gonna make it together,
Yeah,
players.
man, that's what
Yeah,
it's all
right.
We're gonna
about.
make it together.
There
That's
you
what I
go.
was telling your son when he came in here. That's what it's about. It's about, you know, shedding light on talent that we have. We got so much light shed on negative stuff that's going on in our communities. It's a beautiful thing to see your sons, your daughter, yourself out here. You could feel the love in the air, man. You're getting off of work. It's not like, you know, you're doing your thing to get over here to support him, and it's a beautiful thing, and your whole family should be very proud of you
Yeah,
guys.
there's one
right?
thing that us at American Cholo have to praise you as a father.
Yeah.
That you kept your kids out of the gang life, which a lot of us Chicanos are so privileged to because we live in the neighborhoods.
Right.
And you actually kept them out of it and kept them in sports all their lives and boxing. And, you know, you did what you had to do. You know, and here, us at American Cholo just have to praise you and thank
Yeah,
you
for
for that.
sure.
I
for
appreciate
sure.
that, all that.
Yeah.
I appreciate, you know, from deep, from the bottom of my heart, you know. I mean, yeah, I've never thought about it. I just, you know, like I said, I miss my pop, so.
Right. So, how does it feel to have your son going on the pay-per-view, man?
Man, you know what? It's all new. You know, it hasn't really hit home yet. You know, until that day. You know, to that day. I mean, yeah, it's pay-per-view. Is like, man, I know it is a big thing.
No,
right?
that's dope, man. Definitely. This ain't fans only, Holmes. This is pay-per-view, carnal.
Yeah.
Once it goes downhill, then he's like, hey, that fool's on fans only. Well, you know. Ponte a bailar, you hear that in the background. So, what kind of fighter do you say you are?
It's the same thing. Yeah, I like to brawl, man. I like to stay inside. I'm like what do you say? People say like a mini Mike Tyson. You know, Mike Tyson was, man, that guy was a one-hitter quitter right there. You know, but
Just don't bite no ears, man.
I mean, I like to fight. I like to fight inside, but I can box as well too. I can box, so I have a mixture of both. You know, so I can pretty much do both of everything.
Have you fought fighters that are much taller than you?
Yes, I have.
And how have you done with those guys?
I did fine. I always say height doesn't really mean nothing to me.
What's Vargas' son height? Do you know?
I want to say like 5'11", 5'12".
So he's a little
I
bit
got
taller
a
than
little
you.
bit high. I'm only 5'5", 5'6".
Okay, so
Like
he-
Petey Pablo, you know. in
About
New
the
York.
same. 5'10", about there.
okay. And how did it go with the tall fighter? Okay.
It was fine. Nothing. The only thing was different, which is just the lengthwise, you know. But when you find out within like for a couple rounds, you start noticing where their distance is at. You know, then that's when you start adjusting.
How do you know the distance as your head getting, knocked back?
So that's when the glove, the jab, that's when you start noticing how far you're apart from your distance.
Okay.
You know?
What's he say right there? Okay. Moises Carrera, How much to put a patch of American Cholo on your trunks? Hey, I like that one.
yeah,
Huh?
right.
I like that one. Yeah.
There you go.
After this, let me know, man. He's a great supporter of the channel. Yeah, we'll pay
right.
some money to get an American Cholo patch on that sticker.
There you
Don't
go.
worry
We're
about it.
always
Let's
looking for
take it over.
sponsors, that's for sure.
Yeah, oh, we'll
There it
sponsor.
is.
I got some shirts right there, buddy. I got some
Hey.
shirts right there.
Shout out to real ones right
Oh
there. That's
yeah,
what I
for
heard.
sure. Yeah, let me
Here,
get
OG Big
OG
Wicked.
Big Wicked. OG Wicked.
Yeah, as soon as I posted that, man, you saw Wicked come in there and support it. A lot of the community
There you
supports you,
go.
man. That's a beautiful thing, man.
That's
so,
right.
So you guys are already very well known. You're
Yes.
gonna do your thing. How are you preparing for Junior? Are you watching tape of his fights? Are you, tell me a little bit of what you guys are doing. Man.
We watched some videos. Nothing really too much. He kind of resembles a lot like his dad. But just obviously just different style, orthodox and regular. I think the Junior just has a long reach. But we're gonna go with our game plan and do what we have to do, and we're gonna adjust. When the rounds start.
No, actually, I was gonna ask that question. Not in that manner, right? But I was gonna ask that question. Does 199 Super Chat, Paulo Martinez, is it true that you're not supposed to have sex a certain amount of time before the fights? No, I mean that's always
that is true. That is true. Yeah, remember, even when you're like sparring or whatever the training it is, yeah, you have sex, and then you have practice the next day. Heck yeah, it takes. Man,
Takes a lot of energy
It takes
out.
a lot. Yeah, I remember one time we went sparring right there in Maywood. I had sex, and then the next day training went to go spar. Man, I was like gassed out. I was like, "Fuck,
This is true.
Yeah,
You only figure out, your own experience.
yeah. I was like, I never felt like
so.
that.
How
man.
how long do you have to go abstinent before the fight?
So far as man, it's probably been like almost 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks.
God,
Yeah.
man. 3 weeks is nothing,
Yeah,
huh?
I'm like that's why I always say I'm like fuck. Hey, after the fight, right?
Hey, that's why they get all pissed off in there. This is the guy holding me back. This is the guy holding me
Man,
back.
dude, that's a lot.
So it is. You
That
got
is.
man. So you got to do that. You got to watch what you eat. You got to train all this. I mean, you got to be very committed to be a boxer. It's definitely one of the hardest sports,
very,
right?
Very. It's dedication to it, man. Really dedication. You really got to be motivated to do it. And it's boxing's a lonely sport. You're in there and you're there to die alone. In that ring. So it's either you or the opponent. So you really got to put your mind and focus throughout the training camp.
And boxing's cruel too because they can love you for years. You lose one fight, and all of a sudden you're a
Everything
bum.
can switch up. Yeah, everything can change downhill.
All of a sudden,
man.
you're only as good as your last fight, right?
Yup, most definitely.
But if you get this fight, and I think is Junior favorite to win the fight?
Yeah, I'm the underdog on this fight.
You're the
yes.
underdog. If you come out winning this fight, man, your career is gonna go on a major
Oh,
trajectory
most
up. You know
definitely.
this, right?
It's gonna shoot me up. It's gonna put us on top.
Well, I was thinking that too. I mean, is it because of his name, or
Both, because it's his name, his blood. He's got boxing royalty, let's say, right? From his father Vargas, and he's got the other brothers that are fighting. So they're like, let's say not in the LeBron name, but let's say LeBron's kids were playing ball and they're starting to come up, and no, the whole shabam is the whole package because I'm sure they're putting a lot of money behind these kids because they figure, right, or these are the gallos. Hey, that gallo won all these fights, or the dad pitbull won all these fights, so his sons are gonna win this fight. But if this guy comes out on top, oh man, his career is taking off. What do you think about that?
I like that. I like shoot.
You take the
stuff
odds?
like- yeah, man. Like I like that stuff, man. Like I always say, we always try to think positive. We always gotta do what we gotta do. We're in there for a game plan, and you know what? At the end of the day, it's just like hopefully both of us come out safe, and may the best man win. That's it.
Yeah.
How many rounds you guys going?
And it's 6 rounds, 6-round fight.
It's a 6-round
round fight.
So you want to go in there? Are you walking in there just looking for a KO? Are you walking in there looking to get points, like a Olympic style? What are you trying to do on this fight?
I would never really predict like a knockout. I never try to go for the knockout. Like I always say that if the knockout comes, it comes. If that punch comes in where it's surprising, it's gonna come. But I never really go in there into the fight like I'm gonna knock this dude out. I never try to have that mindset because it can hit you right away. Get back at you.
How many fights does Junior have under his belt?
they're equal?
Yeah, I think we're the same.
6
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I
he,
believe he has
3,
6.
4.
oh, he doesn't
I
have
think
any.
we're the same.
Oh,
yeah.
this is gonna be a good one, man.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a good one.
Is it was 6 or
I think
9?
6.
Was it
I
6?
think it's 6. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, they're matched.
No, November 26th. That's the weekend of Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Yeah.
We might just be going to a fight, man.
Come to the weigh-ins. Hey, we're gonna be wearing
The American
all
Cholo
blue,
shirt.
There
American
you go. There you go.
We're wearing
Oh no,
the blue flag.
we'll sponsor you, baby. Don't you trip on that. We'll sponsor you. We'll give you a sweatshirt and some
Hell
water.
yeah, let's go.
So how do you feel, Dad? Is this the only thing that you're thinking about at this point? I mean, day in, day out, you're dreaming about it. I mean, is this overtaking your mind at this point?
You know what? Our team has always been in the in the limelight. You know, like my boys, and the team. We've always been like, for some reason, we've always caught attention, from our families and friends and communities. I mean, yeah, they're good-looking boys. I mean,
Their dad.
Let's do it. That's
No,
right.
it's cool. Look, my daughter, right there. So that's, we have good genes, But yeah, no, we've always supported the community, from the amateurs. We've always, been supportive of the youngsters out there, even up till now. The outreaching to the community, and from ministry to car shows, lowriders, Harley bikes and all that
Yeah.
stuff. All the shows that are out there, we've been to. We participate in all of them.
Okay.
And yeah, give love to get love back.
That's right.
So if there ever became a time that your two sons had to fight each other, how would you split yourself in half?
First of all, would he let him?
Yeah, would you let them? And then if you do, like, how do you split yourself in half?
All right.
You just step out and you just stay as a fan for both, or
Yeah, I never thought about it. I mean, there's times when they spar, when I have them spar, and it's like, oh, I gotta.
Oh,
calm
We're
down.
about to do the pay-per-view here right now. Man. We're about to get it in.
Accurate.
Well, let me ask you that. Would you ever take a fight with your brother?
Man,
I think he would. He took too long.
yeah.
I think he would. If the price is right, I
Yeah.
think he would. Hector Gallardo, the price is right. 1999 super chat. Team Martinez, si se puede. We appreciate
Shout
that,
out
Hector.
to Gallardo. Yeah, they have some nice.
Oh, that's Gallardo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Guys
the
gotta
homie.
get their-
He's got the
much love.
benches
Yes,
with the
the bench.
Chevys, with the Ford. You guys
that's
go to IG. I think it's Gallardo.
Gallardo Customs, I believe.
Gallardo
Yeah.
Customs. Yeah.
They're actually sponsors for the team too.
Oh, dope. There you go.
that's right.
We're going to be sponsors too, Hector.
That's right,
We'll
right.
see if he's wearing the shirt. If not, we're not sponsoring him. BC, I thank you for that 199 super chat. What city is Martinez from? Where you from, Holmes?
We're from East L.A., Pico Rivera, Montebello. That's our stomping grounds, Santa Fe. We've been everywhere. Whittier. I mean, for whatever reason, I think it's just God's plan, because, we've imparted in many people's lives,
Oh,
but now we're in the IE, San Bernardino. We bought a house out there.
that's dope. Congrats.
Yeah, because it got too expensive out here.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
crazy,
yeah.
man.
Renting all the time is like,
And that's another thing. How are you funding all this? Because it's not a cheap sport.
it's not. I'm barely. I think I'm on 2 hours of sleep right now.
Oh, man.
I had to cut off, tomorrow because I was sick.
They're gonna, your boss watches American Cholo. Campeños Legales. Alex is a hard worker and very humble person. He will get ranked sooner than later. That's what's up, man.
Much love, much love.
Campeones, where are you?
Campeones Legales.
That's right.
Campeones
That's our team
Legales.
right there. That's our team right there.
That's your team right there?
right.
Man, they're in the building. So how do you guys, Chris, you can take the Vargas thing down a little bit just so that you don't block Pop so much. How do you guys ever get like donations for this stuff? Is it all self-funded? Do you guys do fundraisers? 'Cause I know you guys also do like the community work you're saying.
Yeah, everything's pretty much self-funded. The times when we do get sponsors is when the fights come about. We like to sport everybody's gear, real ones, the logos, it helps to fund the finances for their eating, their new gear, shoes.
So now if somebody wants to sponsor you, do you guys have like a number already set, or do you guys talk to the people and kind of negotiate it, or how does that work?
In the beginning, we always started, for pretty simple, just be like put names, be like $5-10, and that list. We had it one time with shirt. It was like the whole back.
Oh no! I'm thinking a few $100s for the shirt. I'm thinking no, right there. That's the logo right there. I'm thinking maybe like $5 homeboy. Come on, let's do this.
Yeah, no, I mean, we had the fight shirts, and then there's the fight gear when he's actually fighting on on the big screen. You know, Jose and Alex have fought on pay-per-view. I mean, not pay-per-view. This is their first
That's my
pay-per-view.
first, yeah.
But they have both been on ESPN. You know,
That's dope, dude.
New
That's
York, Madison
dope.
Square Gardens, and
You fought at Madison Square
Yeah,
Garden?
MSG.
Really?
Yeah, big stage, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's the boxing mecca out there,
Very
man.
good.
For
It is,
real.
see?
People don't know
you know
that.
what?
Yeah.
That's why I don't. You know, this is just our destiny. You know,
Were you guys on an undercard down there?
Undercard. We're going in their backyard.
Who was fighting that night?
That was Cepeda versus Josue Vargas.
yeah.
Cepeda was knockout in the first round.
So you actually walked out there and like,
Yeah, man, I'm like, fuck, I'm here.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
it was crazy.
it was a blessing, man. Like no one gets that like opportunity, you know. And
Yeah.
with so many fights, I've only that was my fifth fight, pro fight,
Under top rank.
under top rank,
on the
man.
top ranked, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Now-
treated us like stars, right? Like superstars, all you know, from
the day we
airport.
got there,
Start to
airport,
finish.
yeah.
Now, have you had the opportunity to go out and ring? Like usually when I see a fight, I'm always looking in the back and who's there, you know, and then you see like some superstars. Have you had that opportunity?
Oh,
where
of
there's
course, yeah.
superstars?
We've been able to go in the back of like of the what do you call it, like of the who was
VIP
that?
area?
Like the dressing room, yeah. We were
green
able-
room.
yeah, the green
The green
room.
rooms?
Yeah, we were able to go back in there. Who did we meet? What was his name?
The
Was
first
it?
one,
Tyson Fury.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tyson
Oh,
that
Tyson
was-
Yeah,
Fury.
Tyson
That guy's
that guy's
an anomaly, as they say.
that guy's
Yeah.
tall.
He's huge.
Yeah, we're like, oh damn.
Doesn't have the body of a fighter. If you would look at him, you think he's just some truck driver out there coming out of this big old diesel truck and how you doing, but he's a beast.
He
man.
is, man.
He's
He
a
really
beast.
is.
That's the one I want to see. I would love to see him in Ruiz.
Oh, that would be a good one, but
He'll be Ruiz. I hate to say it. I would love to see it because I think he's just
he's I think he's too much.
He's too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's too much and he's too big. And he's
True.
And he's an actual boxer. He's not just a guy who comes in there and slugs.
Yeah,
He's an
he
actual
knows what he's
boxer.
doing. He knows how to box.
Look what he did
Yeah.
to Wilder. Wilder.
Oh, man.
Yeah, dude. Wilder's a beast. All those guys are animals.
Oh yeah,
They're all
Most
animals.
definitely,
But
especially with those long reach.
how was Tyson Fury?
Man,
You didn't take a picture with him? You were like, look at him.
oh, we did. He
Oh,
actually
camera.
he took our phone and then he took a selfie.
Selfie.
Yeah.
And who went to that fight? Was it just you two? You take the family with you?
It was just that was probably the first time that Top Rank reached out to us, and they're like, "Hey, come down to one of the local shows." And I was like, "Yeah," gave us the VIP treatment and all that, you know. And after that, yeah, we just started.
Is this a Top Rank event also in November? I mean, in the 26th?
No, this is under Marv Nation. You know, shout out to Marv Nation. You know, he's got his big show that that's
They're putting
going
together?
worldwide. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, a lot of local shows. We started out with Marv Nation also, you know, in the beginning. A couple of local shows that we did, you know, All Star Boxing, at Commerce Casino.
So you guys are growing together.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's cool. I mean, you know, it's cool that they give us that call. And, hey, you know what? We got these fights. Actually gave us 2 fights opportunities. And we basically, like, yeah. It was 2 weight classes.
Right.
So yeah, you know, so we checked them out, and well, I mean, even the first one we were like, yeah, let's do it, you know, but I don't think the other team wanted it, you know. So, but then they got that. Oh, we got this one. Oh, Fernando Vargas. All right.
What?
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
there
Really?
you go. Yeah.
Hey, so yeah, people can straight, I guess the word is rank out, huh? Be like, nah, I don't
You know
want that
what?
fight.
I'm not gonna
Holmes.
say no names right now, but
But they ranked out.
you know what? Yeah, we had a signed contract, you know, on top.
Really?
And he's a big name out there, you know,
And
so
he-
you know who you are.
And he didn't
Yeah,
want
he
it.
didn't
You know
After
what?
all.
Signed
want it.
contract, you know, days before the fight, that he backed out for, you know,
For whatever
reason
reasons.
it was, you know.
Man, but you know what? But now
Yeah.
you got this one.
Yeah, most definitely this fight, November
right.
26th.
You ready? You ready?
I'm
Bobo?
ready. Yeah, I was ready for this.
How many fights has your other son taken this year?
This year, so Jose, you know, he had an injury in his hand, so that's so right now he's
Was it due to fighting?
no, it was actually a freak accident, you know, but
He hit the drywall because he was pissed off at his girlfriend or something. One of those.
No,
Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that.
yeah, no, actually he was walking our dog, and then another dog tried to attack, and so he tried to break him up. You
He's
know,
the hero.
He was the hero.
You gotta take care of the dogs, man.
You
You,
know, I
got
was
to
like,
take care of the
man.
dogs.
When I see that happen, I was like, man, I was so pissed off when I seen that.
So, are you guys working right now, you and your brother, actual jobs, or are you guys just doing the boxing thing?
No, I work. I'm actually a manager for the after school programs.
Oh,
So I'm
dope.
at a Indian Springs High School. I'm there for from schools out till 6 o'clock. So I'm a manager for after school programs, making sure kids are staying off the streets. Making sure they have caught up with their homework, doing activities with them.
Man.
Just as I'm saying, it's all about the youth, man. I always say the youth, the kids, whatever they want to do in life, they're the future.
How do we clone the Martinez family?
Right.
Right?
So do some of these kids want to be boxers now because they know who you are?
Yeah,
Or
it's
some of
funny
them are like,
because
show me.
I try to keep it like on a low profile too,
Yeah.
because once you tell one person, it gets spread,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, like I literally I had told since I started there about 4 or 5 months ago, I've told only one teacher, and then from that one teacher, boom, 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 started spreading all over the place, and then sure enough, never told no students, and then someone had to be one of the teachers.
Yeah.
Told them, and then you're a professional boxer. You're a boxer. I was like, who told you? Who cares about that? You're a boxer? And they're like, I was like, yeah. They're like, no way. They didn't believe me, so I had to pull up like on YouTube and I had to show them. They're like, no fucking way. No fucking way. My teacher's a professional boxer. They're cool. The kids, man. That's the drive, though, man. It's the motivation that inspires me, because. I mean, I'm not saying like I'm up there and big, but like just to have those kids, to
You're a great mentor.
yeah,
dude. You're a great mentor.
it means a lot. It really does mean a lot, and these kids look up to me. Some of these kids can look up to me as a role model.
Of course.
Some of these kids don't even have like that father figure.
yeah.
Especially at my school.
Before the COVID, we had started an anti-bullying campaign, and the principals for Riverside had called them to do an assembly that we were set to go, but then that's when everything started.
That's when it shut down. I remember you guys were doing something like that.
Yeah, we had shirts made.
Right, that's right.
Be a
Be a friend, not a bully.
Yeah, be a friend, not a bully. Yeah.
So that completely stopped. Are you guys gonna bring that back
No,
after?
I mean we still have it. I mean we still always promote it. Whenever. I mean it's always in need. We're not the answer. To the problem. We're just a little puzzle. Piece of
piece of the puzzle trying to help out. That's,
Yeah.
You guys got any kids yet?
I have 2 kids.
What? How old and what kind?
I got
What
what
kind? I always say, well, yeah. Well, hey, nowadays you do gotta say what kind because they're gonna say, well, it's non-binary, so.
I have a son and a daughter. I have my firstborn is Angel Legacy Martinez. He's 1 year old, and then I got my daughter. She just turned 6 months. Leilani Love Martinez.
Oh man, you got babies right now, huh, Grandpa? How's that?
That's a blessing. Yeah, the house is full of kids right now. Jose Hurricane too. He has his daughter, Alea. They're 1 year apart, right? The kids.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, months apart.
Months apart, huh?
Yeah.
And this was not planned.
Blessed.
So Thanksgiving's gonna be nice at your house.
It was the COVID.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
the
it
big.
was.
It was the
COVID
big.
babies.
Yeah, COVID babies.
It's just too bad you can't eat, man.
I know.
No, you know what? Alex's his diet is okay. I mean, we just don't eat no junk food. He's actually doing good. He's eating clean and.
But is he gonna be able to have Thanksgiving dinner?
I think get him some white meat.
That's
some white meat.
Right, not
white
too
turkey.
much as how he's supposed to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
portions.
Yeah, little portions.
When's
yeah.
the weigh-in?
Friday, the next day?
Oh, the next after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Cabrón. That's what Vargas Jr. is hoping on. He's like, what this fool gonna eat?
Yeah, we hope he comes in over so that we get some of that purse money.
You do it right if he comes in over.
But you know what? Yeah. He might do that just for the advantage.
There's all kind of weird strategies to it, right?
Yeah.
So, do you guys have like your own? Because you're the trainer, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys have a cutman, or is there a cutman in the ring already assigned to the venue that comes with you guys?
Yeah, some like at the Top Rank shows they assign. There's 2 well-known cutmen. They usually put their names in a basket and you pull it.
Oh, and that'll be your cutman
Yeah.
for the ring. Okay,
Unless you want to bring your own, that's fine too.
but you
do
could if
that.
you wanted to.
Yeah.
Well, you got some band-aids, right?
Oh, I don't know if you heard.
Yeah, I don't know if you want this vato right here.
Oh, man.
You ever been cut yet?
I have. Oh, not fight wise, but
The story of
Tell us the story, homie. Tell us the story.
Man.
yeah, it was during my fight. I was getting my hands wrapped up, and then my cutman.
Actually, cut
Your
me.
cutman cut you.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say no names right here. But
Yeah.
Que way.
Yeah, it's still there.
I see it. It's a nice scar. It's
yeah,
not
What do you
small.
cut you with?
before the fight,
Scissors.
right before the
Scissors.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So usually when they try to make sure there's like a gap in your
And that was the pro guy?
squeeze.
Mhm.
Huh?
And that was a professional guy? Allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
So were
so,
you
like,
able to fight?
I was able to fight,
that.
but man, his hand was not able to like.
Yeah, give a good hit.
Yeah, it wasn't. You know, every time I would punch, like nope, did not want
His
to.
hand was
Yeah, it was
gushing, too.
bleeding bad
Oh, man.
blood. As soon as the
Look at it,
hand
it
wraps
stopped
came
it,
off, whole wrap was all red.
Oh man.
I'm surprised they didn't even say nothing or like.
And what did he say? I'm sorry.
No, he was actually shocked himself too.
bet.
Yeah, he was like,
No, that's
what
a bad
the
move,
fuck?
dude.
I didn't know what to think of when.
Yeah, because like my reaction was like I didn't scream or anything. I was like, cut me,
Dude, you
cut me. And deep down, that fucking hurt. Like you cut me.
You can see that
Yeah,
scar.
you
It's a
cut
deep
me.
scar. It's not a slow slice.
Yeah.
You know, Alex is tough, you know, because if he would have been like, what the hell, or, you know, like,
Yeah.
I mean, because he held it in, so I was like, oh, you're good then, you know? You're good. So,
But that's how fighters are.
you know what? Yeah, no, that cut was not good, you know?
So, are you ever in the ring and you're getting hit? You're like, man, this guy's just frustrating the hell out of me. How do you deal with that, man?
I mean, there's been situations like even when I'm sparring too, like with my brother too. When we're sparring, like my brother's quick, he's fast, you know.
That's why he's a hurricane.
Yeah.
That's a hurricane.
Hurricane season.
Not to be mistaken with the hurricane.
Like my brother, he can move, like he can flow, like he's very slick.
Yeah.
You know, when I get tagged too, I'm like fuck, cause he has a long reach too. So every time I get hit, I'm like I get frustrated. I'm like fuck this fool, I can't hit this fool. You know, but you really do got to remain calm and you try to figure it out. What can you do to correct that? If that can't come, then you go to the corner, see well what can we do,
Right.
You know. But the main thing, yeah, is just to remain calm and then just correct over it.
Yeah.
Is there
know?
any time you're like cringing because he gets hit so hard? You're like, ugh. Does it hurt? Like, yeah, it's gotta hurt you more than a regular fighter because that's your son.
Yeah, I mean, every time you come back to the corner, it's like you want to strangle them. You're like, dude, what the hell are
You didn't
doing,
see
you
that
know?
coming. You didn't see that left. Fuck, it came from yesterday, homie.
But yeah, you know that all comes into the training. You know, it's all you have to work on that in the training camp. You know, and your routines and all that. You know, if you don't work it in your training camp, you're not gonna see.
It's gonna
it in the-
show, huh? It's gonna
Yeah.
show that you didn't work it.
Yeah.
How's your mom take all this?
At first, I mean, it was hard. It was hard for her to even watch. You know, like she would have to have either someone recording live, and then she'll be on the other side. You know, but now she's comfortable. She's confident. You know, she knows all the stuff that we have to do, all the training that we do. So she don't mind it at all. She don't. But at first, she was like, "Man, my babies, you know, don't want to get hurt. You know, get cut off faces or anything like that." You know, but when we do, we got to do. We practice. You know, so that's what it's saying. Practice comes first.
Now she's the mom in the audience screaming.
Yeah, man.
I just don't want to see her jump into the ring. I've seen that one. I've seen that one before. So are you gonna be okay with? Because as the longer you go boxing, one day it could be a thing where they're gonna break that nose, man. Have you had that nose? when you
No,
cracked
never,
it?
never. No, never.
Hey.
I haven't yet. Yeah, knock on wood.
Knock on wood, homie.
Yeah, I haven't. Like I said, I haven't had nobody punch me that hard yet, or ever got clipped. To where it
You
broke
haven't been
anything.
KO'd yet? Any
Nah,
damage or nothing?
Nah,
Good.
never.
That's a good sign.
But yeah, man, luckily I haven't. Yeah, nothing broken yet. Nothing broken. Nothing. So I God willing.
Haven't lost a tooth yet?
No tooth. No,
They'll give you character, carnal.
no tooth. No tooth yet. Nah.
How about your brother, man? You haven't got the nose broken yet? Because that's what, like, a lot of, you see all these old boxers after
They have that.
Yeah.
That
They got
the
that boxer
nose.
lift. They got that.
Yeah.
They got that boxer lift. You
Yep.
can be thunder. You're gonna do it. Hey, Chris, let's put the phone number up there with a couple phone calls and get them going and see what everybody got to say, man. 'Cause I'm sure there's gonna be a couple questions out there. The people are supporting from the IE. Saludos, mucho gusto, homies. Beastie, another 199 super chat. Let's see what we got. Booba's Beard has its own ice cream truck. Yeah, Booba's Beard is the popular guy in town.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, tell you.
He hangs out on the IE. I've seen all kinds of them.
Yeah, he hangs out over here. So for the fight, are you guys taking like a few days off after Thanksgiving and just going straight from no work on Friday or nothing, right?
Yeah. After this fight, I'm gonna enjoy my holidays with my kids, you know, my family. You know, I always like to spend quality time with my kids. You know, because like I said, life's short. You know, I always try to live it to the fullest. You know, anything can happen. So yeah, after this fight, usually after every fight, I like to spend time with my kids and my family.
So if your fight starts at 6, what time do you get to the arena?
I think it's like a 4 hour different, 4 or 5.
Hours before?
Yeah, before to get checked up and make sure everything's all according to how it's
Now
supposed
you
to
get
be.
checked up by doctors or?
But yeah, we gotta do like a little it's like a test. They're like tests and stuff. You gotta do like the urine test. but they want to make sure you're there and ready to go and not be late. You know, so
I
it's a
bet.
time. Yeah, it's a tall time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Is there a certain amount of people you can walk in with, or
It all
we're
depends.
gonna be part of the team
Yeah,
over
it all
there.
depends on the venue, on the promoters too, though. It all depends on that.
Chris, turn the headphone up. Okay. All right. Jay, what's good, Jay? Let him through.
Yeah, I'm right here just listening to you guys' interview, man. I just want to call in, show some love.
That's
and
right.
I know Alex Martinez, he sounds real humble, and I like the fact that he's, you know, teaching, helping the kids too, bro, because that goes a long way. Like he said, the youth is the future.
Absolutely,
Absolutely, right there, man. I appreciate that, Jay. Much love and support to you, man. Thank you for that.
Yeah, not a problem, man. Keep doing what you guys doing, man. I know you got going to get a lot of phone calls in right now, so I don't want to be on the line too long.
For
But
sure.
hey, thanks, Gil. Thanks for picking up my call.
Always, brother. Appreciate
Appreciate
you.
you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, dude, that's the great thing, because I mean,
I think Thunder's gonna cry.
because so many boxers, and I think it's part of the persona. Sometimes they're very cocky, very arrogant, and some of the Vargas are a little bit like that, right? And you're not that. You're a very humble guy. You guys give back to the community, but it's apparent that Papa and Mama raised you the right way, man.
That's right.
And it's good that you're paying it forward. Pelon SGV member for 4 months. He's a boss now, homeboy. He's a
right.
boss.
That's right.
Hey, so if you win, you're gonna go on vacation somewhere?
I thought about that. I really did. Yeah, I feel like we do need a vacation. We haven't taken a vacation in a long time.
Do you
man.
guys get paid more money if you guys win? Is there a purse or is it the same?
It's the same.
It's the same either way.
Yeah, we have to call out on the sponsors.
Right here, brother. I'm already won. I'm already won. I'm not, and you think I'm playing? I'm not playing over here. I'm not playing over here, man. I'm ready to be a sponsor. But yeah, man. Anybody that wants to sponsor, what's your guys' IG?
You can follow me on IG at __7, and then you can follow. We have 2 Martinez boxing pages. You got their PG, and then you got the rated R version. It's Martinez Boxing Team, and then Martinez Boxing Team 1.
What the hell is PG?
Yeah, so we got
homeboy?
our clean version, like Martinez Boxing Team page, and then
Just boxing.
just boxing.
That's
and
why.
then,
That's wifey.
yeah,
That's
my
the one
mom's.
you show your wife.
and then you got my pals, Martinez Boxing Team 1s.
What's that over there? You fans only or what? You got
I
you got
just-
nalgotas over there, pops, that we don't know about or what, homeboy?
Yeah. You gotta become a member first.
You gotta subscribe. You gotta subscribe. You gotta subscribe.
You gotta become a member to find out.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what's rated R over here, man? Is that where pops cuss and talks shit and everything else?
It's about everything there. Everything we got with the models, but it's a different from the rate, like the regular page. It's totally different.
Just basically everything
Everything that we do throughout the whole day, our whole life, lifestyle.
It's almost like a vlog.
Yeah,
It's pretty much a
almost.
vlog
Yeah,
in there.
just like that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that one out, homeboy. Let's see what,
Martinez Boxing Team
see
1.
what this guy's doing over there. But also, you guys can go to my IG and the promo for the page is there. You guys can
Oh, thank you.
go through
Appreciate
there.
that. Thank
Let
you.
me see.
Yeah, it has to say Thunder.
Caller, what's good?
Oh, what's up, man? Just calling in, man. Say what's up and show some support over here
For sure.
on the live you
Yes,
got going
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Talk to us,
Hey, there
homeboy.
you
Talk
go.
to us.
All right. I actually am live. I'm over here watching you guys on a different phone, bro.
Live,
Let me hear
playing
myself,
live.
homie. Let me hear myself.
What's going on, brother?
Oh man, what's going on, fellas? I just got home from work kind of late, bro. But I've been actually DMing Alex or his pop somebody through Instagram and trying to call and show support, brother, and let them know, man, we're behind them, man. So we wish them nothing but success,
And much love for that, man.
right.
Thank you for that.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, you know what? Ever since this, the
Yeah, the
announcement, just our
phone's been blowing up. Yeah, phone's been blowing up.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to disrespect
Yeah.
anybody like that, but man, it's hard. Sometimes I have my management team take a look at that, so it's hard.
And
No.
kind of we want to have them focused too, like
For sure. Hey, thanks for the phone call, my man.
All right, man, and we'll try to see you over there on the weigh-ins, man. Hopefully you're right.
Hey, there you go, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for that. Much love. Much love.
Yeah, we're gonna weigh in Boo Boo's beard at the weigh-in over there. Hey,
Stand by yourself.
we got a boxing legend over here themselves. 10 Goose Boxing Gym. What's
10
going on,
Goose.
Ricky? How you doing, player? Big Ricky. That's pretty Ricky. That's what they call him, boy. Pretty Ricky's supposed to be having his maybe 1 year. He's supposed to be starting his he's supposed to actually be starting it like this month was his podcast for boxing. Once he gets his podcast for boxing, you guys got to go over there.
Tangoose, that's a good gym right there.
Oh, yeah,
I know they
Tangoose.
have the Tangoose, and then they have like the barbershop right there.
Yeah, right next
I
door.
know Tangoose. Yeah,
Yeah,
that guy
Ricky-
has a lot of champions. That fought
Ricky's
there.
the boy. Well, you got the head though, right? No, Ricky's the boy, man. He comes through all the time. Let's see. Got 619. Caller, who's this?
Hello.
You passed on.
Don't be shy.
What's good, brother? Talk to us.
Hey, American Cholo was good. This is Charlie from San Diego, my boy. A shout out first of all to American Cholo.
Thank
Hell
you.
yeah. And I wanted to ask Alex Martinez, where is he from?
I'm born and raised in East L.A., my boy. Born and raised in East L.A.
East LA?
Yes,
All
sir.
right, my boy. Hey, I just wanted to say, G, like, I don't really be watching, like, boxing a lot, but I knew about that fool Ryan Garcia and shit, and, like, I heard that, like, if you would, like, be going up there and stuff, that you know, like, one of the top contestants that you go against would be Ryan Garcia.
Yep.
And I just wanted to let you know, my boy, that I'm going to start watching your boxing and shit like that, and I'm going to be rooting for you, my boy, over here from San Diego,
Hey,
my
there
boy.
you go. Much love out there, San Diego,
Hell
man.
yeah,
Thank you
G,
for that.
much love,
I
dog.
definitely got to go
And
visit. I'm definitely going to visit out there on
Yeah,
vacation out there,
I
man.
fuck with the positivity, my boy. I fuck with the positivity and like inspiring the youth and all that shit. Like keep that shit up, my boy. And if you get up there, my boy, like don't start giving too much into the fame. Like keep doing you, my boy. Like
Oh
you
yeah,
seem very
most
humble and
definitely.
everything,
Stay
and
humble.
straight
Like
from
I
the
said,
heart, like,
exactly. Stay who I am. Be positive. You know, be a role model for these kids. You know, and that's what it's all about, man. These kids are
Hell
the
yeah.
future. You know, so I gotta do what I gotta do, and
Hell
I
yeah.
have kids of my own, so I'm gonna show them, you know, what the future is about, and then just guide them in the right way.
For sure.
Hell yeah, my boy. That's right. Much respect. All right, you guys stay up. You guys have a good night, all right?
Yeah,
You
but I
too.
appreciate
Shout
it.
out.
Thank you.
Shout out to San Diego. We got
There
another
you go,
one.
San Diego.
SD.
See what we got. Arizona in the building now. Monica, what's going on from Arizona?
Hi.
Hello, what's going on? Talk to us. You got Martinez boxing in the building.
Yes, I would just like to give a shout out.
Shoot it. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. What you got?
Hi.
Hey.
I just want to give positive vibes and say I'm so proud of him. I followed him and I will be there at his fight.
Hey,
Looking forward to
there
it.
you go. Let me know who you are. So shoot me a DM, or maybe after wins, you get a
Monica
picture.
from Arizona.
Monica from Arizona. I
There it is.
appreciate that. Thank you, Monica. Much love to you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, we didn't know where it was going at
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
We're all waiting for Monica's shout out to me. I thought she was going to say, Papi Chulo up in Florence State Prison in Arizona. Like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Where's
you got
this?
through.
Yeah. I was waiting. I thought thought it was Art Laboe or something for a minute. Nah, shout out to Monica from Arizona. There you go. You got fans, carnal.
That's
that's
the
right.
thing, man. Like it's a blessing. Like, man, like I don't know if I'm really up there, or it's just the positivity, like the good vibes from everybody.
Well, I think it's a lot to do with your stilo, your style, your humbleness, and just the whole aura of your family, man. I'm telling you, it's radiating now for you guys and what you guys do, and people want that in their lives. With so much negativity going on, whether it's politics, whether it was a COVID, whether it's inflation, what's all the stuff that's going on in just your regular life. To see a young man coming out here speaking elegantly the way you do and talking about what you do in the community, what you're doing with yourself, and you're not on dope, you're not coming out of prison. It's not one of those gang stories. It's a story that really uplifts somebody. Be like, damn, that's a good story right there, brother.
And that's a reflection on your parents.
Yeah,
first
definitely,
Of all.
yep.
That's a
You know how you had mentioned about, how, about the gang life and all
Yeah.
that too. I was like, man, it's like, it's crazy how when we're growing up, how it's like, oh, I want my son to be in the neighborhood with us and all that,
Yes,
And
homie.
it's like, anything could happen in the neighborhood.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
But here's another scenario. It's like, man, I was thinking that too. I was like, man, this is positive, but it's like, man, it's like, now I'm bringing them into the ring. It's like, man, something happening there too. So it's like, I was just thinking about that. I don't know, just a couple of days
Yeah,
ago.
but
I reflect
getting
on
hurt
stuff,
in honor in the ring than getting hurt by a gun on the street
right?
with no
yeah,
honor.
two different things.
You
yeah.
know, you did it the right way. And like I said, we got to praise you here on American Cholo for all three of your kids.
Yeah.
And the wife.
and your
We got
wife.
Papa
for
John.
doing
We
it.
got another son
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
Papa John.
Yeah.
He's actually to be on our corner too. So
How old's Papa John?
He's
Papa
a year
John's,
younger
20,
than-
John's 27.
Is he a boxer or he just eats Papa John's pizza?
Papa John. No, John's our comedian in the family. John's our comedian in the family.
We need a little bit of everything,
No,
right? To keep
you
us
do.
laughing.
It does, man.
So how are you gonna not grill out on tamales on Thanksgiving?
Like I said, man, I'm gonna enjoy that after the wins. After the fight. That's when I get to really enjoy with everybody. That's something I can't wait. Those like the best moments.
I bet.
Those are like the best moments.
That's right.
So are you guys going in this thing feeling pretty confident?
Yeah, you know what? We have a game plan, and that's why I'm always, like said Jose and Alex, like they listen, and that's what gives me the confidence, And sometimes, yeah, if it's something that we're working on, as a strategy, and we'll just keep working on it until we perfect it,
Right.
And then just like I said, it's gonna be that night. Not taking anything away from Fernando Vargas Jr. Yeah, he's undefeated. So, for us, you know what? I call my boys undefeated too. They got their losses, you know
Right.
what? But they've never been stopped. So yeah, I think they overlooked him on this, So, I think this is where we're gonna capitalize on it.
Absolutely.
And yeah, because Alex is a tough kid. He has he's got hit with with an elbow, a illegal shot, in New York, and it was captured, on camera and everything. And it's like he still didn't go down, So you know what, if for whatever reason, if Vargas ends up, stopping us for whatever reason, then you know what, props to him, him and his
Respects
family.
him, yeah.
Yeah,
Just to
respect,
say, for someone to stop me, man, like I said, you did your job, you did your thing, Like I said, anything can happen in the sport of boxing. I've never been dropped, never been stopped. But like I said, wherever the case and the outcome comes for the other 6 rounds, if Junior does stop me, he has my respects.
That's right, man. And that's the way it should be in a professional boxing fight, right? Yeah. And with that, I want to thank you, your father, your brother, your sister for coming out here, doing the interview. Maybe when his time comes up for another fight, you guys have an open invitation. Just hit me up. Hey, Gil. Hey, we got the fight coming on. I will promote it and bring him on as well. I would love to have him share his story. And then just let people know now where they can find you on social media, where the fight's going to be. If you could put the banner back up, Chris, and they can see it. And just promote the heck out of it, man.
Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys for always showing the love and support, to the Martinez boxing team. Nothing but good vibes to all you guys. Gil, American Cholo, thank you guys for having me here. It's an honor. Appreciative. But you can follow me on Instagram at @Martinez__7. I'll keep you guys posted with everything. You can click the link in my bio. The promo code will be under Thunder. You purchase your tickets there. Tag me in your stories that you guys purchased them so I can repost them. And man, nothing but love to all you guys, man. You guys can show up to the weigh-ins on Friday. I'll keep you guys posted on more information about that. But again, American Cholo, I appreciate all you guys, man. Thank you guys. Man. It was an honor to be here. It's a blessing.
Honor to have you.
Looking forward, for more future guys, for blessings for you guys.
We're going to be your sponsors.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
We're
Let's
sponsoring
talk, man.
something.
Let's
I don't know
talk
what,
about it, man.
but
Let's do
we're
it.
sponsoring something, right, Pops?
That's right.
That's right. And if they want us, if you're still looking for some sponsors, right?
Always look for sponsors, Yeah, it's always a help, and it's a way of networking,
Oh, it's working together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're all
gonna be
coming
giving out,
together.
Maybe I want to say 20 limited edition towels of Thunder for the weigh-ins, So whoever shows up there, we're gonna give those out,
That's right, dope, man. Well, with that being said, I appreciate you guys coming in. Best of luck to you, young man. I hope it all works out, and even if you don't get the win, which I hope you will, you're winning in life, brother, and that's what counts.
I appreciate it. Like I said, win or lose, man, I appreciate all the love and support that I get, and I thank everybody for always showing the love. And I appreciate everybody, man. That's what it's all about.
For sure.
Right.
One love. We're out of here. Shout out to Boo Boo's beard.
Right.
And let's get out of here, Chris.
Let's go, guys.
Mi gente, mi gente.
Damn. That was good.
Look at the third one.